Another common option that is out there in the industry is going to be the crane assembly option. Just basically provides means to remove motors and wind bands in elevated assemblies. With this option, it basically takes, the responsibility out of someone else's hands, puts it back into your hands where, you don't have to wait on someone to come out there with the crane in order to lift bits and pieces of this fan off. And it's just essentially, speeds up the process of whatever you're trying to do on this fan, or if you're trying to assemble this fan or whatever it may be. And again, it doesn't make you wait on someone. One thing with this crane assembly is you're going to notice where these posts are down here, there are sockets lined up, or I should say, in or bolted into this plenum here. What we always tell people is if you are unsure if you need a jib crane assembly, we always tell you to at least add these sockets up front. If you don't add these sockets up front, you are not going to be able to add that jib crane later in the field. Reason behind that is going to be because these jib cranes are extremely heavy. And on top of that, they're lifting some pretty heavy material off of these fans. So if these sockets are not properly installed, it becomes a safety factor where, if something would happen, if one of these sockets would let loose or whatever it may be, there is the possibility of someone getting hurt up on the roof, which is obviously not something any manufacturer wants, including Greenheck. So what we always tell you guys is just let us install these sockets in our factory. And then if you want to add the jib crane later in the field, you are free to do so.